Welcome back, guys. I'm Iskandar, the greatest news reader in the world. Before this, we discussed about environment effect at Jalan Meru, and today we will be watching a special environmental program that was discussed about environmental impact of town and regional planning and relevant mitigation measure urban heat island. What do you know about urban heat island? Did you know temperature difference between part of Kuala Lumpur and its neighboring rural areas have been found to be as high as 10 Celsius, and the gap is widening, research has shown. This is causing heavier rainfall, resulting in more severe flash floods, has hotter temperature in the cities and suburbs than surrounding areas. And then the rainfall is heavier in the city than in rural areas such as Hulu Langat, where the dams are located. Climate expert Prof. Datuk Dr. Azizan Abu Samah from University Malaya said that was due to the urban heat island effect, where the city get increasingly warmer compared to surrounding rural areas due to rapid development. Due to the increased development of Greater Kuala Lumpur, the urban heat island or hot areas are growing. He said, apart from getting hotter, the country urban area are also likely to get heavier rainfall, as more rain can occur when a bubble of heated air forms over a very warm area. Citing in 2014 study on the urban heat island effect in the Klang Valley by fellow academic Dr. Ilyani Ibrahim, Dr. Azizan said, Petaling Jaya received increasingly more rain between 1983 and 2007 compared to Hulu Langat, located just 22 km away. Bye and stay tuned and have fun.
There are many factors that cause urban heat island, especially in Kuala Lumpur. This is because steel buildings and absorb and store large amount of heat. There are several factors that contribute to the cause of urban heat island, which is urban fabric. Plants and land in rural areas are replaced by bricks, concrete, steel, asphalt, and glass. It is cause a very high heat output. The city's fabric have greater heat capacity than plants and other natural features which are increasingly replacing metropolitan area, such as the city of Kuala Lumpur, and has greater ability to absorb and store solar radiation during the day and heat release start at night. Okay, for thermal properties of material used to build urban structure that illustrate the great variation of natural material in rural areas. Thermal inclusion plays the role and temperature variation depending on the thermal inclusion. As the city grows, temperatures are increasingly with increased exposure. Dark color surface such as roof, roads and parking lots absorb a large amount of heat. Concrete and steel absorb and store large amount of heat which are then transmit to the environment.
The effect of urban island in developing cities has unpleasant weather conditions experienced by the majority of the world population today. The thermal increased heat load in hot environment and production in urban system, causing changes in tropical cities such as Kuala Lumpur. It will only increase heat in urban layer, resulting in increase to human heat pressure, leading to greater cooling demand and increase corresponding in energy consumption. Of course, outdoor air temperature plays an important role in influencing the internal environment. Unless the outside temperature is appropriate, human cannot experience a good interior environment and feel comfortable.
Next cause is nature of city structure. The effective surface area city is much larger than rural countryside of equivalent size due to the canyon-like topography of urban areas, especially urban cores. One might expect the city to possess a greater ability to exchange heat by radiative and turbulent transfer. Shortwave radiation is more efficiently absorbed in the urban area and than in rural areas. The configurations of buildings tends to trap radiation within the city and even reduces the turbulence, transport and street level due to stagnation between roughness elements. This subsequently tends to strong heating and the lowest layers of the atmosphere directly above the ground. The efficiency with which the urban area can radiate long wave radiation into the atmosphere and out into space decrease. Large cities have considerable impact on the climate of their immediate surrounding areas. Some of these affect the accretion of heat source and dramatic changes airflow and wind speed.
Environmental temperature affect human well-being and extreme circumstances affect human health. High environmental temperature are deleterious to health, comfort and prolonged heart diseases and pulmonary disorder. Heat-related death most often occur during periods of prolonged high temperatures. Heat waves and resulting mortalities can be exacerbated within city by the increased temperature due to the urban heat island. Even though temperatures are highest during the day, the extreme nighttime temperature resulting from the urban heat island are thought to have a more deleterious effect on mortality. This occurs because inhabitants of urban area experience heat stress both day and night. The increase in pollution levels lead to more incidents of respiratory illness, another impact of the urban heat island on public health.
The unique property of the urban environment is enveloped of air pollution. The atmosphere of urban areas typically has higher pollution levels than that surrounding areas. The anthropogenic heat source and aerosol from pollutant is one of many factors contribute the formation of the urban heat island. Climatically, air pollution plays its most effective role in modifying the component flux of the relation balance. The most affected areas by this unpleasant magnitude of heat are the metropolis city center, which describe the urban heat island phenomenon.
Now, the urban heat island in some cities is estimated to cost $1 million annually, mostly due to the greater need of cool buildings, with technique implemented by using to reduce the heat island effect, such as forestation, reforestation, and high demanding in albedo roofing. Higher temperature in urban heat island brings with them increased energy use, mostly due to the greater demand of air conditioning. In some areas, such as Kuala Lumpur and Klang Valley, conurbation heat island intensity in order of C to 6 degree Celsius, influencing air pollution, deforestation and energy demand for cooling. The effect of UHI obviously has far-reaching application. It has not only affect human thermal comfort, health and energy utilization for air conditioning, it also affect Malaysia national economy.
To reduce and prevent this problem from continuing, some strategies that need to be taken. Among the strategies that can be taken are land management and plant cover, roof cover and new material, building and awareness. The first strategy that has been stated is land management and land cover. Large green areas definitely have positive effect on the temperature of the city. Areas with fewer plants always have higher temperature. On the other hand, the central business district area has the highest temperature due to high density and high-rise development. Reduce the abundance of concrete and asphalt and increase the amount of vegetation and open water. This will increase higher volumetric heat capacities and greater rates of latent heat influx, thereby lowering air temperature. The last strategy that we can implement is by awareness. Awareness is in need of a great deal of work. Political leaders, policymakers, and the public need to understand and more aware of the effect of the outdoor living environment on indoor environment, and to what extent it affects their comfort and health. Furthermore, they should be aware of the proper use of nature and good planning and their role in mankind comfort and sustaining a good outdoor living environment. If we implement these strategies, there are high probability that the problem of urban heat can be reduced and solved.